Hello, and welcome back to Retrieving Sanity with your podcast host Keegan, and this is your podcast for all mental health, addiction, recovery issues, and topics. Now, I want to say happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, whatever it is that you may be celebrating. I know some people celebrate Thanksgiving, some people don't, some people like calling it that, some people don't. I'm just here to say I hope that you had a wonderful day of reflection, gratitude, and just got to spend it with friends, family, or alone time if that was what you called for, or whatever it is that got you and your mental status a little bit, well, better. So that's kind of what this time of year is. It's all about reflection, it's about gratitude for the things that we have or had earlier in the year and looking forward to the things to come in the next. Now, whenever we do this whole little holiday thing, it gets really freaking stressful for a lot of people. And, well, a lot of people kind of either relapse or don't go into recovery or whatever have you because, well, it can be really shitty. If you're around family and friends that are supposed to be doing nothing but help get you, well, in a better state of mind, and all they do is bring you down, then it just kind of sucks. So a lot of people want to people please during the holidays and can't really do that unless you want to sacrifice your boundaries, your mental health, and just having a good time in general. But we can actually uh, yeah. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. That's weird. Anyways, what was I saying? So, I digress. What I wanted to really talk about was again, hope you had a good time, whatever you want to call it. I just hope that it was enjoyable and that you look forward to it again next year. But I can say we have an update whenever it comes to the podcast. Now we have started to make little worksheets. I don't really want to call them worksheets, but I don't know what else to call them, like reflection pages, sanity checks, but they're still a worksheet. So I don't know for sure what to call them. So we're going with worksheets, but I'm trying to make them kind of like I do the game show for my guest. But game show goes, all right, this is what they do. I hope that I can come up with something with some assistance to get something that's kind of fun, that's on point, and maybe expands on or covers the things that we talked about, kind of drive the point home because that's the only thing that's really kind of scripted besides the last question and maybe the intro. And after that, it's all to the wind. A lot of the time we kind of go in and just go, well, I digress. But with that being said, the worksheets are made after the video. So we can actually sit there and say, oh, this is what we talked about for sure. These are the things that we covered. And now we can turn them into something we can work with. Now I've included 3 reflection areas. I believe is 3 like reflection questions. And I got this idea because of Sean Murphy, Mr. Motivation himself. And he has his formula for success and everything. It was the 5 M's. And so I saw that and stuff, and I was like, I've kind of had this idea for a while now, and I was like, let's see if we can't do something about it. So it's still super early. I've only got like 3 of the episodes done, 3 or 4. Let's see, 4. So we've got the Sacred Suffering Blueprint for John Borden. Then we've got the Reclamation Right with Kelly Tuttle. And then the Unmasked Joy Protocol with Gretchen G. Rex Shozier. And then we've got the Unbreakable Valor Blueprint by Sean Murphy. So it all kind of started there. And it was just, I don't know. It was one of those things that I hope people can actually be like, this is cool. Like it gave me something to reflect about, whether you listen to the episode or not. It gives you something to talk about with yourself, gives you something to reflect on, and gives you something. It gives 3 actionable steps. Now, it doesn't necessarily, we don't try to say this is what you need to do with your reflections, but we kind of go, hey, this is a good idea to do, maybe you can find some stuff out on your own. So it's totally freedom. It's total freedom to explore your recovery, your growth, your personal whatever, however it is that you see fit. Now, again, this is again super experimental. It may not go on forever. It may just be a couple of iterations, and it may uh, be something that's really cool. I don't know. So we need to kind of talk about it a little bit more, hype it up here and there. So if you try it out, let me know. That link for the Google Drive is in the description. So don't really know what else I want to talk about. There was something. What was it? I didn't really have a whole lot planned for today because I was like, man, it's Friday. It's Black Friday too. So there's that too. Hopefully you got whatever it is that you wanted to get fairly cheap and got it safely. And then if you didn't, there's Cyber Monday, which is coming around the corner, quite literally. And I think that's the other time to like do all your online shopping. So if you didn't do Black Friday deals, so Cyber Monday is right around the corner. Stay inside, do your shopping then. Good job. But oh, I don't even know what to talk about. I really don't. Like I was like, there's something I wanted to say. Is something about Thanksgiving or just being grateful and all that, but I don't know what it was. I don't really need to update y'all on what happened for our Thanksgiving over here. I mean, I could. We stayed home. Yay! This is just Jordy and I. She's sick, and I'm taking care of her as best as I can, which isn't the best because there's I'm not a doctor, don't write prescriptions, stuff like that. So we're just and I think it's something viral, so she just kind of has to write it out anyways, which really sucks. So I was like, I want to help, but I can't do anything. It's so frustrating. So, anyways, that's just me and my problems. But I know that there is viruses going around. So be sure to wash your hands, take your vitamins, whatever it is that needs to happen to get you healthy in head, in the heart, and the body. So we're just going to go ahead and leave this episode here. It's not even a whole 10 minutes. Awesome. I got what I really wanted to say out of the way. And I mean, I don't record again for almost a week. So there won't be any live streams during that time, like interview live streams. There's still going to be the live streams on TikTok, I think. I don't know. I may just take this time to actually just take a freaking break because holy cow, I may use it to catch up on networking, stuff like that. But it may have come to the right time to just sit there and hit the pause button and be like, I'm going to burn out if I keep going. So we're probably going to do that, but that's not a pause on everything. I've got plenty of interviews to do. They're still coming, which is an awesome thing. I'm super excited about it. It's just really hard to do whenever you're doing the networking, you're doing the recording, you're doing the editing, you're doing the publishing, you're doing the website, you're doing everything. So, and then on top of that, doing a normal job and everything else, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm making a vision board. Yay. So they also say to make your vision board really noticeable kind of thing. So I may print it out. I may have a couple of different iterations of it, different things. But I've got one not as a wallpaper, but it is a wallpaper for a new tab on my internet browser. So every time it comes up, I can see it. I'd be like, yes. Look at it for 5 seconds. Be grateful for the things that are in the picture that I will have in the future. And there we go. So hopefully that works. I don't know. We're going to try it out, but I'm not telling you what's on there, except for it's going to be pretty cool. So whenever that happens, y'all will know. But with that being said, we're going to end this episode here. I just want to say congratulations to you for just making it this far. It's not easy. Life sucks. Life is hard, but you've made it. And I'm proud of you, as you should be too. Now, if you have a hard time believing in yourself, just reach out, say something to me. I got 2 ears. I'll believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And other people can do the same for you too. So just kind of reach out, let people know where you're at in your head and in your heart. And it will help make the world a better place, if not for everyone around you, for you at least. And then it'll spread from there. So You really just got to kind of look out for yourself sometimes. And if you're a people pleaser and you want to make people happy and do all these other things, well, shit, that can be fucking tiring. So don't beat yourself up too much. This holiday season, take care of yourself, your mental health, your sober status, whatever it is that you need to take care of. You come first, and then everyone else after that. So I know it's weird to say, "Oh, you're being selfish." No, you got to be selfish until you can be selfless. So, with that being said, we're out of here. So, y'all have a good night. Talk to you later. And don't forget, gotta love yourself. Try to love others if you can, but you gotta love yourself first. If you're having a mental health crisis, dial 988. And if you're in the LGBTQ plus community, you can dial the Trevor Project up in Canada. So we'll see you next time and just stay safe out there. Much love. Pshlan.